The part that I was laughing at the most
is cooked.
Let me watch it with you guys. Dude, when he can't close Zoom at the end, I was fucking dying, dude. I mean, does it get better than that? He could not escape. Holy shit, dude. So let's go to the episode here and let me show you my favorite part.
Oh, there's no job. Well, again, nice to meet you, Ethan.
Yeah, this whole thing with the Subway Surfer, because we have a Discord that we talk to behind the scenes, and I was like, all right, I'm going to play his video. I was kind of like planning it in my head, which is why I was delaying a little bit here. And I was like, okay, you know what? I owe you this. I'm going to play it. And meanwhile, I'm typing in Discord, get ready for a Nook and Subway Surfer and Kinetic Sand and shit. And it was so fucking funny, dude.
Thing like this on this scale.
When I first read the papers that Mr. Ranieri presented on tampering, I was shocked.
I've never seen
this video. So sus, by the way. Like, who are these people? I mean, he has their credentials there, but it's like, who's going on record for Keith Raniere, dude? Like, genuinely, what? Zoom out? Dude, y'all know I don't know how to do this shit. Come on now. Unlock. Y'all know I don't know how to zoom out of this.
Instance where the system threw away its credibility purely for the...
See, some of y'all try to tell me a Nook was dead, that Chestnuts was dead. You guys don't come into my house and tell me what's art. A Nook is art, and those chestnuts will always be roasting. Mm-hmm.
Purpose of convicting a defendant.
If it could happen to a person who is educated, who is white, who has the complexion for acceptance, as I would say, none of us are safe.
There's no need to fabricate evidence for a guilty man. The fact that they fabricated evidence here, and to the degree that they did, shocks the conscience.
And then I don't know, I asked Zach to play the Just Lyrics one, because that one for me hits kind of special. And so now we moved over to the Just a Nook, right?
Alleged FBI malfeasance turns out to be true, as our experts say it is, then this is really historic. This is really an attempt to frame somebody based on manipulation of data. That's just unacceptable in an American court and in the American legal system.
I'm the former United States Attorney for the Eastern District of Arkansas. In the face of this alarming evidence, there's really no excuse for the court or for the prosecutor to hide.
Oh shit! I gotta say, his composure is impressive. If I can say anything to his benefit, the man was well composed throughout, right? He never went to anger or anything really. It's like that. So that was impressive, I think. I don't know.
And waiting to get to the bottom of this. They should take
Yeah, this was all Ian. I didn't even know this was happening. Because when I saw this on the server, I was like, people were like, this is the quintessential picture of emotional damage. And I was like, I don't remember this part, but I like the image. Yeah, so that was Ian.
Action, and if they can't or they won't, the United States Attorney General should appoint an independent prosecutor. If an independent investigation determines that this tampering occurred, there must be accountability. People have
I was cracking up. I had to roll out of the frame because my goal the whole time was to maintain as much possible this perception that I wasn't making fun of him and that I was on his side. Even now, I was trying to maintain that image to keep just, a glimmer of hope that I was actually open to him.
Be criminally prosecuted. This is very serious.
Okay. Dude, and this song finished perfectly with the goddamn FBI video. Shortly after Mr. Renner's legal team first exposed this corruption, the government retaliated. I literally have tears in my eyes because I was just laughing so hard off screen. It was just such a perfect moment for me.
Yeah, I mean, what I know that you were playing the music, which was unfortunate, and making the jokes. You know, these are people, whether or not, again, whether you hate Keith Raniere or whatever you think about NXIVM, you know, these are very people that have served our country. Those are 4 FBI agents, other distinguished experts. There's also a former
This man goes, you need to listen to these distinguished folks who served our country, like in the FBI. He started this interview by being like, the FBI is a corrupt, horrible institution. Everybody's there. You know what I mean? It's like, make up your mind. Do we like the FBI or no? We like these FBI agents.
best prosecutor. You know, again, if you don't want to hear that,
I do.
and agree,
You know
that's
what?
okay.
Here's what I just want to. I'm going to give
What
you
I
the.
would say is
Here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. Wait, I'm serious. I want to give you the platform. I'm just going to. I really was trying to control the conversation too, because I was well aware that he was just trying to spread propaganda, and he was repeating himself a lot. And so, on one hand, I knew I was being like rude in the way I was interrupting him, but it was really important for me to control the conversation completely, right? Sometimes if you give these people too much room, space to talk, they'll just derail it. So, yeah. I'm gonna step away because, listen, obviously we've been doing some goofs here, and I feel I owe it to you. I'm going to step away. I'm going to sit right here and listen, but I'm not going to interrupt you. I'm just going to let you say your thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All I'll say is, first, thank you again for you know, allowing me to come on. I didn't appreciate sort of the way it went, but even with that, what I'm talking about today and the video that you saw with these experts, these are serious things that we're talking about.
Cam pulled this up, and I was like, bro, this is so fucking funny. It just went so off the rails at the end there.
I think that's
What's wrong? What happened?
well, thank you. Yeah.
Do you want to give a closing statement? What's interesting is I saw him say somewhere, maybe it was on his website. I could be misremembering, but it said, I want to talk to people, haters and lovers alike, to have open dialogues about this. So, in a sense, he got his wish. Statement or anything?
No, I think that they're just putting things on the screen.
Oh, it's just, no, that helps people's attention span because it's a little boring. So it's a little dense. So sometimes you put kinetic sand or Subway Surfer, it makes it easier to listen.
Gotcha. Thank you for having me on today.
Did you see this photo of you guys, of the three amigos? Dude. Oh, shit. Whenever I hear Love laughing, dude, that shit is so fucking funny. Oh, God. I do feel bad, though, at the same time.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Do you want to give a closing statement or anything?
No, I think that they're just putting things on the screen.
Oh, it's just, no, that helps people's attention span because it's a little boring. So it's a little dense. So sometimes you put kinetic sand or Subway Surfer, it makes it easier to listen.
Gotcha. Thank you for having me on.
Don't take offense. They do it to me too. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just boring. This photo of you guys, of the three amigos. Oh, fuck. Did you? I'm with you, by the way. ACAB, brother. You don't know how to turn off Zoom. You're trying, but you can't get away with fucking ACAB. Well, the thing is, when he's you can't see because they have the image up, but he's really flustered in this moment, trying to close Zoom.
No, I think that they're just putting things on the screen.
Oh, it's just, no, that helps people's attention span. Oh it's
my
a little
God,
boring, dude. So it's a little dense. So sometimes you put kinetic sand or Subway Surfer, it makes it easier to listen.
Gotcha. Thank you for having me on today.
Did you see this photo of you guys, of the three amigos? So he's panicking right now. You guys can't see, but he's just trying to get out of Zoom, and then that started to kill me because you can tell he was sitting there composed and relatively motionless, and then all of a sudden he's moving and he's clicking. You can tell he's trying to exit Zoom.
You, by the way, ACAB, brother. My voice. You don't know how to turn off Zoom. You're trying, but you can't get away.
Yeah, I wish you guys could see that.
How do you get out of this?
What is he? No, there's no trouble. Well, again, nice to meet you, Ethan. And thanks for having me on today.
I'm sorry to put you all through that. Ultimately, you are the victim, and I hope Ramirez dies in prison. I really do. I really do. But one day you're going to be free of this, and I'll be there to help you. I'm so sorry. This is Keith's fault that you went through this. It really is, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. All right, take care.
Have a good night.
The "have a good night" just destroyed my soul. You could just feel, you know what I mean? And it's just like the "have a good night." It's like, ugh, I feel the pain. I feel bad. But God, it was fucking funny, wasn't it?
Fuck. Joining us. All right, take care.
Have a good night.
We should soundbite that, actually. Let me tell Zach. Oh, Cameron just sent me some good details. Cameron says he hopes I do get sued because it's on his bingo squares. Gee, thanks, Cam. Nothing more important than your success on bingo.
Have a good night.
As a human being, I feel bad that, like, it's just, but what it is what it is.
Oh, God.
He hung up.
Yeah, I know. I actually feel bad for him at the end there.
Because, dude, one of the FBI guys in that video, Cam just sent me some receipts. There's actually a subreddit called the NXIVM case where Dan got we got a lot of research info from this website. NXIVM members say ex-FBI agent Rick Kipper is the leader of their forensic team, claiming Keith Raniere was framed with manipulated and planted evidence. They forgot to mention Kipper is a crank who promoted multiple 2020 election conspiracy theories. Well, that certainly, in my opinion, discredits him. Kipper called Trump's speech calling for the overturn of Pennsylvania ballots informative. Kipper endorses stories pushed by Disinfo Mills, Federalist, Epoch Times. Kipper endorses the claims that Dominion voting machines were hacked. This was the basis for Sidney Powell's lawsuit that was tossed as astonishingly speculative. Kipper is in a public proceeding where his qualifications are part of the evidence. He has also left these posts up publicly in fashion, suggesting he does not retract them. NXIVM bought ads touting his qualifications, and Newsmax aired a story recently based on these claims. That's crazy. Let me see the tweets. Very informative voter fraud summary by President Trump, especially at about the 30-minute mark. If these facts are new to you, then you've been living in an information bubble. Or I wonder how long it will be before Facebook and YouTube take it down. Yeah. Proof that working in the FBI does not mean you are smart, interesting, credible, or anything, really.